hello. I am the Baumeister, and I am silly. Welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom. Last time, I made it all the way out here to the Aqua Tech Lab. Not where I needed to go, of course, because I want to do the Great Fairy one.
Sure.
What is it? Wait, you! It's Link! Get ready for battle! Shoot you in the face. Shoot you in the face. Shoot you in the face. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt. Quite a bit. Do I have just regular food items? I do. That'll help. Ow! Good gravy! He hits like a truck! Alright, enough of you. Let me grab one of you. I'm blowing through weapons like they're going out of style. Gladly take that long fold blade there. Definitely take those off of them. Itchy nose? Okay. Hey. Why not? Ridiculous indeed. Travel medallion prototype. Robbie reversed engineered a travel medallion to make this prototypical version, but it's unusable in its current state because it's missing some important data. Alright, friend. Why is this ridiculous?
Oh?
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I'll make your little uniforms done and more complaints, I swear. Hold up. Hey, superstar. You're not with the Yigi clan, are you? Please tell me you're here to rescue me. That's fantastic! I've been cooped up in here forever. The name's Kanba. I've got a knack for style, the nimble digits I need to spin my ideas into reality. Alas, that pure talent is why the Yigi clan kidnapped me and forced me to make their outfits for them. If I ever sew one of those tacky rags again, it'll be too soon. In fact, you should take the Yiga army I just finished. Burn it. Toss it. Do what you want. Just get it away from me. Yiga armor. Armor supplied to members of the Yiga clan. Defense parts are minimized for silence, so it's lacking in protection. The look may lack, but my tailoring is sublime. If you wore the whole set, you'd fit right in with the Yiga clan. On that note, I gotta hurry out of here before they get back. Don't worry, I'm more athletic than I look. They only caught me last time because I messed up. It won't happen again. See you around, and thanks for the save. I'm not actually sure if that was attached to any sort of quest line or not. Alright, there we are. At least we're... Man, they have nothing in here, do they? Bye! Okay, let's see what else we've got here. There's a ladder. Why are we climbing ladders when we can just climb the telescope? Come on, Link. Well, that... I mean, we did get the Yiga armor out of it, so I guess that's okay. Alright, but we've got 3 pins in the system. Including one that's going to lead us into the underground. I'll see you guys when I get towards the first pin, I guess. Someone, give it to me. Even one will do. Someone, please, feed me an Endura carrot. What a kind soul. It's the horse god! It was you, wasn't it? You're the one who gave me that Endura carrot. For so long, my stomach has been torturously empty. Thanks to you, I at last had the energy to emerge from my bud. You have my thanks. My name is Melania. I am the god who watches over the horses of this world. Grateful as I am that you fed me my first meal in so long, my appetite still is not satisfied. What should I do? Shall I eat you? I jest. You do not look appetizing. Another Endura carrot ought to do. In exchange, I can grant your wishes. Those related to horses, at least. Yes, I can revive loyal steeds that have died, or enhance horses' abilities. But if you want me to use my powers, bring adequate compensation. Bring food. I don't want just any food either. Yes, that Endura carrot you gave me was tasty enough. But you don't only eat carrots. Nah. Your food is better, isn't it? I want some of those... What are they called again? Meals. Bring me some of those and I'll grant your wishes. What? Why are you looking at me like that? This is not about wanting to eat tasty meals. I say this for your sake. The god of horses cannot revive on an empty stomach. Generation after generation has repeated that saying. It means that if you want me to enhance or revive a virtuous steed, you must give me food. Now then, what brings you here? What do you need? Choose my loyal steed to receive my blessings. Now, I actually don't have anything you need. No, that's good to know, though. So, copious fried wild greens, salt grilled greens, honeyed apple, veggie porridge, or ooh, I have veggie rice balls. You have any other business? Well, goodbye then. Oh, they're even marked on my map, Melania Spring. Very nice. And even the tune's changed. I like it. And we're still within... We are in eyeshot of East Akla Stable. There's another fun little place out here. We'll go check that out. The devout swordsman who offers his prayers, hear my plea. I can no longer sense the presence of the Mother Goddess statue which dwells in the vast canyon. I would ask you to go to that land and bring tidings to me of the Mother Goddess statue. Please, I beg of you. Side quest, Goddess statue of power. Okay. I say this must be my entrance in. I mean, that looks suspicious. See, like a Korok leaf. All right, one more spot I tagged, and then we'll go take care of the actual. Ah! As I was saying before, I beat a hasty retreat. I got one more tag. Now take us. We're gonna go back underground. We'll see you when I get deep down in the depths. Sinatanika Shrine. Let's go. There's also another shrine at the end of the spiral. Just remember that from back in the day, from back in Breath of the Wild, the spiral. I think there was another one of the shrines there. Combat training, sneak strike. Ooh, look at you. The shrine purifies the ancient evil. You have entered here. Heed my instruction. Approach the enemy's back without being noticed and deal a surprise attack. Your other attacks are ineffective here. Ready yourself. Allows you to move quietly. This seems like a fantastic time to throw on the chest guard. That gives me a little more defense. I need to find more armor pieces. Don't mind me. Well done. Approach the patrolling enemies back unnoticed and deal a surprise attack. Just stay there, Frank! You have proven your mastery. Now proceed to the innermost chamber. Ba-da-da-da-da-da! Can't carry any more of those. There was an apple in the pot. Okay, perfect. How am I doing on bows? You know what? The strong construct bow is failing a little bit. It's only a 5, but it's better than nothing. And who knows, maybe this will actually replace it. No, straight up a sneaky elixir! 6 hearts and 3 levels of stealth. Grants a high-level stealth effect, which calms the nerves and silences footballs. Allows you to move about undetectedly by monsters and animals for 9 minutes. Heck yeah. That's another orb, making 3. Discovery! East Akala Plains Chasm. Let's go. I am on fire! I am so on fire right now! Oh... Shard of Dinral's Fang, an incredibly hard piece of Fang from Dinral. Attach it to a weapon greatly increases its attack power and it can also be cooked into a meal. can I don't have any bombs, do I? Probably not. I think I'm all out of bomb flowers! Silly, stupid me. I'm gonna try something silly. If it works, excellent. It didn't work. Time to go! Oh, time to go! Time to go! Time to go! We're gonna ignore the frog! We're gonna ignore the frog! Akinata's light root. The light root dispelled the darkness and brightened the surrounding area. Obsidian frocks. Can I? If I launch a giant bright bloom at these things... No. I was hoping to do some damage to, like, their armor or something. There we go. Take you down, though. That'll help me in the long run. So. Thank you. Ba 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 da da da. There we go. Bye-bye. Ooh. Ichog. Light root. The light root dispelled the darkness and brightened the surrounding area. Bleep. So what is that over there? There we go. Maybe if I hit something with it. Down's a fruit. Alright, now I gotta use bomb flower. Muddle bud. like that sound! What's that sound? No, don't play that sound! What are you firing at me, dude? There, chill for a second. Where is that? Muddlebud. Back up, Blake! Woo! Do I have any? I do have an ice fruit. Ow! Black Boss Bokoblin Horn! I think that'll come in handy in a few things here. For sure. Let me go ahead and... Do I have, right? Smash, smash. Pick up all the arrows. I have enough of the Nope, I don't want to. There. Then grab the Traveler Sword. There we go. So now I have myself a Hinox Hammer. Kalisar Lightroot. Lightroot, dispel the darkness and brighten the surrounding area. I don't get the hearts back, mind you. Alright, let's drop down and see what this is. I get the feeling that this might end up being a very bad idea. I am all the way back to the Akla Ancient Tech Lab. Interessante. Interesting indeed. Alright, mind going through it all one more time just to make sure I have all the details correct. What happened that night when the Great Fairy hid herself away? Well, we had our accident here one awful night sometime after the upheaval. We saw the Great Fairy nearby. It vanished from view. It was troubling somehow. We got in our wagon to go to her. That's when it happened. Frightful, the whole thing. That's what the woman with blonde hair jumped out in front of us. Our horse bolted away. Off it ran into the night. But the real tragedy, that involved one of our most crucial members of our troop. Our beloved Breezer. Some of its wheels broke, and now we can't even transport our instruments to performances. Or us. At least no one was hurt. But since that night, the Great Fairy has been hiding in her bud. She seems afraid of something. It was that woman, I tell you. She did something to the Great Fairy. She's a villain twice over. She left the scene of a tragic accident without so much of an apology. Whatever reasons, the Great Fairy has hidden herself away without a performance to cheer her up. But with Breezer broken down, we can't transport our small troop or our instruments there. The one who caused all this was a blonde-haired woman, you say? Could that have been? Oh, hello, partner. Didn't know you were out this way. You have perfect timing, though, so I'm sorry to spring this on you so suddenly, but you've got work to do. These fine musicians were here just telling me an interesting tale. Apparently, the Great Fairy, who lives near the stable, has shut herself away in his flower bud. Why, you ask? Well, it seems to have something to do with the mysterious blonde-haired woman. My reporter instincts are calling out, could this mystery woman be her? Could she be Princess Zelda? Of course, we can't put anything to print until we're sure it's true, so we have to talk to the Great Fairy first. Ha! Asking all the right questions. Good instincts, kid. You'll make a decent reporter yet. Look way up in those hills. See that big plant in the distance? The one that's sprouting all that pretty stuff? Alright, there's the flower bud where the Great Fairy lives. They say she really likes this musical troupe, and that's why she moved near the stable recently. A Great Fairy who loves this troupe's musical performances, that alone is something worth looking into. We mustn't forget that the Great Fairy bestows protective blessings on travelers. Her presence is essential to the stable. I do hope we can help her soon. If only we had a way to reach her. But Breezer is broken and we don't go anywhere without it. Not to mention our horse is gone. We're stuck here. Serenade to a Great Fairy. In this one, we will track. Okay, you're gonna stop you to make sure you don't go anywhere. What are you thinking, partner? The man by the double true mentioned a woman with blonde hair. I think it might be Princess Zelda. We should check in with the Great Fairy and find out what she saw, but if she won't show herself, maybe get her to come out and bring the musicians to her sometime. I'll take you. I can't believe it! Violin, he's made some sort of change to Breezer! We may be able to be on our way now. Quick, let's get in. We won't want to be left behind. Alright, now I need a horse. Hey, friend. Welcome, you found your way to the Woodland Stable. Thank you for supporting the Stable Association. Since it's your first time here, we'll add 1 point to your pony points. Boink. Now then, once again, welcome, Link. Do you want to register your horse? Take one out for a ride. How can I help? Let's go ahead and grab Uzumaki. Thanks for waiting. Since you're here, would you like to equip your horse with the towing harness? Attach. Understood. Give me just a minute. Harness attached. If you attach your harness to a stable wagon, you can transport bulky materials. Please ask whenever you feel like changing your horse's gear. Well, that's all I can do for you. Thanks for using Stable Pal. Talk to someone on horseback, just target them first. But you won't be able to talk to anyone if you're running too fast, so slow it down. We are the closest stable to Goron City, home to the Gorons, of course. Death Mountain is done erupting, and the cities and roads are in good condition. Though you'll still find hot lava inside the cave, so take care not to get burned. Uzumaki, where'd you go, buddy? There you go. Let's get these guys hitched up here. And let us go! Up to the Great Ferry. We, of course, have to be very slow and very cautious. Don't need to take our passengers out of their carriage. Excuse me, we'll just keep it going. Thank you, we can take it from here. All right, Maestro, lead us into the performance. Yeah, yeah. Our little troop must play with all the heart we can for the Great Fairy. Hello, Tara. Welcome back. Yahoo! Behold, Violin, the Great Fairy graces us with her presence. Truly divine. Well, look at this. You really helped him out here, partner. I flew here as fast as I could when I saw the bud opening up. So, this is the Great Fairy. Huh? Ah, I couldn't resist coming out to bask in your beautiful music. Now that I am outside, I see that the world is not at all how Princess Zelda described it to me. She warned me that an awful gloom was spreading over the land, and that the world would be soon lost to monsters. I hid myself away. But now that I look back on it, while Princess Zelda was speaking to me, I had the feeling something wasn't right. In the deep dark of that night, I couldn't see her face clearly. Maybe it was someone else entirely. So, she looked like Princess Zelda, but wasn't Princess Zelda. I don't like the sound of that at all. I think our reporting here might be taking a darker turn here. On the bright side here, the Great Fairy is out of hiding here, and that's a big scoop here. I've got to take wing and get this news written up for the newspaper here. We've worked together to chase 2 of the stories related to Princess Zelda here. Go on and add this to your nest egg, partner, here. 50 money. Oh, there's also this here. It's from Tracy here. Lucky Clover Gazette fabric. Looks like it could be used to make a paraglider. So Hot Nose Village dye shop in Cluta started up a new service. It has something to do with fabrics. I know. I'm basically giving an extra job by handing over this fabric, but still here. The point is here, by accepting and making use of it here, you can show that you're officially part of the Lucky Clover Gazette here. It would be nice if Tracy handled things a bit more simply though here. Anyway, that's all done here. It's always great working with you, partner here. Okay. I'm going to take the story and head back here. This article will keep readers hanging on to every word here. So long here. Maestro, I thought the rest of our musicians left the troupe because they didn't like how I played my violin. Violin? That wasn't it at all. Why, you moved the heart of the Great Fairy herself with your violin. Your playing is impeccable. I guess I really did do that, didn't I? I've heard the other Great Fairies are hiding away in their buds. I bet if we play music for them, that'd cheer them up too. Ah, brilliant idea. You know what that calls for? Reuniting our troupe. The Stable Trotters! Thank you for helping us get here. It means a lot to me. We're a troupe of 2 for now, but oh, you just wait. I know we'll get the other musicians back with us somehow. Now that's decided, we should get ready for our journey, Violin. Let's hurry to the other Great Fairies and bring them out of hiding. Serenade to a Great Fairy complete.
Huh?
I was about to return to my spring in its sweet serenity, but I heard those 2 mention my sisters. There are 4 of us across this land, you know. You will find my sisters in their flower buds. They're as scared as I was to come out of hiding. Doink. Miha's near the stable in Hebra. Kaisia is in a stable is near a stable in Hyrule Field. Kotera is in the stable near West Decluda.
Huh?
I've been worried about our safety, but after hearing the musical troupe, I feel much better. May I ask, if you find the other buds, can you talk to my sisters? Oh, and while you're here, how about I enhance your clothes for you? With the power available to me, I should be able to enhance your clothing a little bit.
Huh?
Alright, so now we can start enhancing away on our clothing. So, but I don't have the Mighty Thistle. I cannot enhance the Bokoblin Mask or any of the arcade gear. Charge the time though. Might be handy. Bright Boom Seed. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's do the what one do I want to do? Let's do, just so we can show it off here. Yeah, let's go ahead and increase the climbing gear, just so we can show off. Now close your eyes. The Great Fairy has increased its defense by 1 level. All done. Amazing. Very fine work, I must say. A resourceful hero like you surely wants to unlock your greater potential. Yes, some sets, if you enhance each part of the set twice, will give you a special bonus when you wear them. Not every set, mind you, but some. What about the others? Alright, I'm gonna go enhance some gear. I'll be back. I wanted to make some of your other clothes stronger, but that just doesn't seem possible. You're lacking either the clothes, the materials, or perhaps if I had access to my sister's powers. My little sister Miha said she was going to the stable in Hebra to the northwest. Well then, I'm heading home. When you meet again! Now that we're at the Great Fairy Fountain here. I wonder if I can see the other, trying to stay away from the military camp, by the way, if you haven't noticed. Kikakin Shrine. I was waiting for a Yahaha, picking up a couple of rocks there. A couple more places still to go, and also looks like another giant gloom hole. Ultimate goal today is to at least get over there. Let's take care of the shrine, though, shall we? Shining in Darkness, Kikakin Shrine. Alright, that's ultimate goal. Those don't look pleasant. That doesn't sound pleasant either. Alright, let's open the chest, see what's inside. Got an opal. Alright, I'm okay with that. That does look like a dead end. I bet if we trip the lasers, we trip the trap. So let's not trip the trap if we don't have to, am I right? That one seems already pretty tripped to me. What do you think? Just one big old maze in the dark. Another treasure chest, though. Open sesame! We got a luminous stone. Can I pick you up? I can! Look at you. Okay. Small key, a key to a door inside the Shrine of Light. question is, did we do it? And can I find my way back? That, of course, is the ultimate question. Can I find my way back? Of course, I never did follow the rule that my D&D players have. Well, Travis. Mainly Travis. Most time Travis. You pick a wall and you follow it. Like, for example, if you start a maze and you follow the left wall, you stick following the left wall. You don't wander, hoping to find another. You know, you don't find the right wall, you don't, you know, suddenly choose, oh, I'm just going to go this random direction now. You stick with one wall, and you follow it through the whole maze. Or, for example, I am kind of, sort of lost. I know where I'm going. Kind of. There we are. All right. Open sesame. I was waiting for the ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Can I open a door? No ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. No ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Let's get our... It's another blessing. I've got 4. All right, so we know, I know for a fact, and I will tag this one for next time, that there is that one there, which I'm pretty sure it had already been tagged anyway, as you saw. Can I... Typhlo Ruin Skyview Tower. Good morning, so we met again, eh? Sorry, the Skyview Tower is out of order and maintenance is proving tricky. Well, the terminal that starts up the Skyview Tower isn't working. I've checked all the terminal's parts, but nothing looks broken. I wonder if something to do with the tower itself is broken. Maybe. Let's talk to this fellow over here, I guess. Hello, my brother in research. I was waiting for you. That's right. I'm the one who discovered these big ruins way out here. I wasn't able to make much progress investigating them. I'm only one Hylian, and this, alas, is not a one Hylian job. That's why I wrote to the Zonai survey team asking them to dispatch a researcher to assist me. And here you are, practically right after I sent my letter. Great response time. But you're not a Zonai survey team researcher? You're just some guy? I see. So few people come through here. I assumed you had to be the assistant I asked for. My mistake. After all the trouble I've gone to, can't they send one assistant to help me with my monolith research? Oops, did you hear that? Sorry, scrub that from your brain. It's not meant to be public knowledge. If you were from the Zonai survey team, I could tell you all about what I've discovered so far, but you're not, so... Oh, I can still help. I appreciate the offer, though. That's really not allowed. Then again, he may not be a researcher. He does have a look of adventure about him. Maybe his expertise will get things back on track. You know what? You're hired for this project alone. I'm appointing you as my research assistant. Come on, let's find out what secrets these ruins are hiding. Well, then we can dive right in. I'll start by showing you what my research has uncovered so far. Right there. Oof! What'd you find? Take a look. I think you'll be pretty surprised by this discovery. Investigate the Typhlo ruins. Just in case. Display the power of the Sage of Wind to the owl protected by many dragons. Huh? Huh? Aren't you surprised? Yeah, wow! Right? Right? The Zonai were ancient civilization with their own system of writing. Almost no one living today can read Zonai script. But you can read the inscription on that monolith, right? That's because it's written in Hylian. Though these ruins appear to be Zonai in origin, they feature text written in modern Hylian. Hyrulean, excuse me. How could that be? Who built these ruins and for what purpose? This is just a possibility, but the monoliths that were found might be pointing to a spot somewhere in the ruins. You and me, we're gonna get to the bottom of this. I need you to find that spot. There, we may find yet another monolith that tells us why these ruins were built. It's just a hunch, but it's also your boss's hunch. So, the owl protected by dragons. What do you mean it's broken? So there's only one way to find out, really. Oh, son! Ow. Hi, friend. Let's try this number. If I attach you like so, and attach you like so. Where am I? Oh, I went up. Oh, that's right, they broke. Well, do I have a rocket? Let's find out, shall we? A rocket or a fan, I think, might be... There we go. Bye! Mine! How in Hyrule? The terminal is working again, even though I didn't do anything. That was me. Huh? There was something blocking the top of the Skyview Tower? terminal and the lid on top of the tower connected. So if the lid wouldn't work, because it was blocked, I guess the terminal wouldn't work either. Well, I'm gonna hurry and everything seems to be working properly, so I'll head out. Thank you for fixing the Skyview Tower. I'm off! There's a kitty in the way. I love my kitty, but she's in the way. Can I scratch you? I'm scratching something. Hi, you. Hi, you. Two. One. Bye-bye! Tethered out here in the sky. And wow. Surface map updated. The sky map updated. Well, I guess since we're up here. But that's going to be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I have places to go, things to do, etc., etc., etc. I'll catch you all next month as we start out by exploring, I guess, the Sky Archipelago here. And go from there. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out. I'll see you guys next month with more Tears of the Kingdom.